Hey everybody, Versatile Gaming TV here. This is second week into moving during this whole pandemic, and earlier I think last week, I saw a bunch of protest vehicles running around during the whole George Floyd peaceful protests here in Fort Smith. I think that everything that's been going on is just a sign that everybody needs to come together during this time. I'm not an Antifa supporter, but I mean, I'm not really implying that I support them in any way. People fight for what they believe in. I've been seeing it on the news, seeing it on YouTube. I mean, yes, Antifa has been here for a long time, and they've been using their tactics for a very long time. So have anyone who puts up resistance against racism, homophobics, xenophobics, and everything else. I wouldn't go so far as to say that I myself would join them in these actions, but seeing it from afar, you still get to see what people are capable of. And it's terrifying, to say the least. I mean, I'm already tempted to get my concealed carry license just to protect my family. And my parents raised me to defend those who are closest to me, and I will. And having to go that far is unnecessary. But we all got to do what we got to do, right? But anyway, back to what I was originally going to say. Thank you for the 40 subscribers. I appreciate it. My family appreciates it. We're trying to hit our 1,000 subscriber mark, but we're slowly getting there. Damn fly. Go away. My internet's down right now, so I'm going to be uploading from mobile. You might see a couple of Call of Duty mobile live streams, or not live streams, but videos. Damn fly, get off my phone. Anyway, I'll probably post some Call of Duty mobile or Dragon Ball Legends. I have a feeling. I feel like I need to say something about this whole thing that's going on with George Floyd. Racism has been around for a very long time, since before Martin Luther King, since before slavery. It's been a thing, but it's gotten worse now, and we don't need it to get worse. I mean, people rioting, looting, violence in the streets, Trump deploying military to stop protests because he thinks protesters are considered terrorists. I mean, I can understand if Antifa were considered terrorists. I can understand that because they do tend to use violent tactics. But people peacefully protesting and him launching military into the streets to stop it? Come on. That's not the country we're supposed to be living in. Stand fly. That's not the country we're living in. And it's a very sad reality that we do live in. Come on, people. We do need to do something. We need to do something. It's getting ridiculous. I have to go to work in an hour, and I'm terrified to go to work. Because one, this whole pandemic, I'm almost done moving out of my house, moving out of our duplex, and we're trying to settle into a new house, which is right behind me, by the way. Needs some work, but I'll get there. Like I said, though, I'm scared to go to work because I don't know what's going to happen to my wife while I'm out and about, or while I'm out at work. If someone decides to go and vandalize a vehicle, I don't know if it's going to be ours. And like I said, I'm all for protesting. I'm all for the peaceful protests. I mean, people have to be heard, especially because of racial injustice. I don't think anybody should have their voices silenced because of their color, their race, their sexuality, and even their political beliefs, or religious beliefs for that matter. I don't think any of that should happen, because there are some people who are so prejudiced that it's ridiculous. And it's like it's not even just covering racism or any of those. It's just people in general are prejudiced. I'm not I've got my own political views, but I don't express my political views because it just turns into a debate, and I don't like debates. And I've had people ask me my political views on the Trump administration. There are some things I want to say, but I'm not going to say them because. And having my views obstructed, that's one thing I don't like. I don't want my voice to be silenced because I have my views and my beliefs, and someone doesn't like it. And to be honest, if someone doesn't like my take on things, screw them. They got no right to say. They got no right to override what I have to say just because they think their take on it's better. I mean, if I'm spouting nonsense, then so be it. But to me, that's my opinion. I don't think that police violence should go on anymore. I really don't, because I've had my own friends suffer underneath police violence, police brutality, and it's not right. I myself was almost put in handcuffs for being falsely accused of something I didn't do. I was almost put in jail because my ex-wife was enabling her ex-fiance to abuse her kids and abuse my son. And it's not right. I had my rights taken from me a year ago, as of the 23rd of April last year. But I don't, like I said, people need, what I just said went off topic, but people struggle. My family struggles. My family struggles all the time. And this is definitely a time where people need to be better. We have to do better. We as a people, we don't need someone going around pretty much rewriting the Constitution from we the people to I the president. It's not about him. It's not about his campaign. It's not about his PR campaign. It's not about anything like that. It's about us. Us as a people, we need to stand together. Yes, Black Lives Matter. I understand that. I do understand. Racism has gone on long enough. And I don't want to be seen as someone who supports Antifa. I'm not affiliated with Antifa at all. I'm not affiliated. I observe the protests from afar when I'm in passing. But other than that, that's about it. My sister a couple weeks ago went ahead and went to the protests. I didn't know she was even here in town. But anyway, she was supposed to come and visit. But oh well, right? I mean, anyway, like I said, I think Dwayne Johnson kind of put it pretty damn good in saying, where is our leader? Like, where is he? Like, we're literally on our knees begging for help, and no actual help is being given. Where is he? I don't see any actual help, especially after he denied the second stimulus check, supposedly. And we won't apparently get it until like middle of July or early August. And there are people who need help. Me and my family right now, we're surviving on what we have left. We're just moving into a new place, and I'm just now starting a new job. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to keep it because it's through a temp agency. But and we have food, we have electricity, we have running water. That's fine. But there was supposed to be additional financial help to the families in need this month. There was supposed to be additional financial help. But there's not. And I think it's stupid. I think it's ridiculous. He's caught up in whatever he's doing, and quite recently he's quite preoccupied targeting Antifa. He's very preoccupied on Antifa right now and what they're doing. I'm not all too concerned. But the only concern I have is for me, my family, and anybody else who's not a part of the protests. I mean, clearly, people who are doing the protests can handle themselves in a peaceful manner, as long as someone doesn't go off the hinges and start attacking police, or police officers don't go and attack the protesters. I seriously think that no military action should have been taken. No military action should have been taken, period. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta go to work in probably about less than an hour. If you guys have any comments on what I had to say, post a comment down in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe, share, because everybody needs to know that we need to stand together. And yeah, and like I said, Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. We, as a people, matter. I'll see you guys in the next video.